I'll never forget the first time that I met you. Or the second, third, fourth, or fifth. I really do remember each of those specific times. After that first time meeting you, all I wanted was to get to know you. My wish wasn't quickly achieved. It actually took over a year. But that's who you are to me. You're the woman who is worth the chase. That isn't lost on me today, and I promise to never forget that.
So let it rain down, let it pour.
It's 2016 in a beer-battered frat house at Penn State. Josie walks through the foyer with her gorgeous college floormate and best friend, me. It's at that iconic moment I introduce Josie to a lifelong friend of mine, the Johnny Corey. Every little decision they ever made built up to this one small, innocent moment in the middle of Pennsylvania. It was there that their universes collided and a love story was born.
Wow. 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 I didn't think you could look prettier than I thought you would. And you do.
Ever since I can remember, I've always liked to have me time. I used to look forward to a night alone with a glass of wine and some reality TV. But over the last 3 years of living together, I've enjoyed these nights less and less, and have ultimately found myself sitting on the couch waiting for you to walk back in the door. There is no more me anymore without you. Those nights that I used to enjoy aren't as special, fun, or relaxing unless you're there to enjoy them with.
I love that person that I met in college. I love who you are today even more. And I'm going to love the person that you become. But today I get to solidify a lifetime of love with the most incredible person I've ever met and become a family. Everything I do is more fun if you're doing it with me.
One of the first things I notice about you that stays true to this day is how fiercely loyal you are to everyone in your life, and how you care so deeply about those around you. A day doesn't go by that you don't make me feel more loved than any person has ever made me feel in my entire life. You're my protector, my safe space, my best friend, and my family. In the words of John Dorian to one Elliot Reed, I don't know if it's possible for me to put into words how much I love you, but I guess I'll give it a shot. I never really believed I'd find someone I love as much as you. I love you more than anything in the whole world.
You marry your best friend, and these two found and built the kind of love that will never dilute, even when the waters get deep and dark. It's my honor to declare two of my dearest friends married.
Through her whole life, I know I'm a father, but I feel like I've overly protected Josie. I realize that she is probably one of the strongest women I know. And when the time comes where she is going to take care of me and protect me and keep me safe, I'm going to be a very happy dad. And it was the same weekend I first met Johnny. And I can honestly say, he is probably the most caring and thoughtful man I've ever met.
I'm so incredibly excited to be standing up here talking about two of my favorite people in the world. We experienced the best of times and the worst of times together. We laughed and we cried together. We walked together to her surprise engagement, and I was fortunate enough to witness her saying yes to the love of her life. It highlights one of the things I love most about Johnny. He's deeply kind and deeply trusting. He writes Josephine post-it notes almost weekly where he encourages her to accomplish all of her hopes and dreams. And even more than that, he knows that she can do it. He just gives her the little extra dose of love she needs to get there.
I am unbelievably grateful to have grown up with such a great brother, and now I feel incredibly lucky to have such an amazing sister. I think we've all known from the start that Johnny and Josie are meant to be together, meant to face the ups and downs of life together, to be a team, and to continue to grow and learn from each other.
While I may not agree with your taste in music, Johnny, I really don't think that there's a better guy in this world for my sister. To the bride and groom, and to a lifetime of fun, Johnny and Josie.
To find parts of us were left behind.